Good to go?
Yeah.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, our dear guests, and our educational speaker, Toastmaster Manju Manohar. My name is Toastmaster Dr. Rajeshwari Ramata, and I am the SAA for today's meeting. I welcome you all for our 200th meeting of our Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Cheers. Give a big applause for our 200 celebrations, all of you. Thank you so much. So today, for our meeting, as usual, we have the 3 ground rules, which we follow in our Toastmasters. As Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing these topics. Please put yourself on mute if you're not speaking. And please turn off your video if you're stepping out of the meeting or making any movements. So today, our 200th meeting is open. If you're not set up your background, please set up your background with the theme which I have set. Over to you, our President, Toastmaster Swarnalat.
Good evening, distinguished Toastmasters, and my dear friends. It gives me a hearty happiness to welcome you all for the 200th milestone meeting of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. With the power and authority vested on me, I am declaring the meeting number 200 of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club open, and it's all ground is there. Now, every person has a lot of milestone moments in our life, right? We also believe nowadays we are bombarded with leave every moment is useful. So every day, every moment, of course, it matters. But there are few moments in life that should be distinguished from the rest, isn't it? That is why I want to talk about the importance of celebrating milestones. Why do we have to celebrate milestones? Any answers? Why do you think that we need to celebrate milestones? Any points? Why do you think we need to celebrate a milestone? Just for celebrating it? Yeah.
To be grateful for the contribution all our previous ExCom members and all the members who have walked the path before us.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Grateful. What else? What else do you think we need to do?
Let's forget all our tensions of the ExCom and be happy in this for this just 2 hours.
I understood from where this mind voice is coming from. Venkat Sai, he is the VP education, so he had to go through a lot of things. So he's telling me that just relax. I got it. But the main aim of celebration is just to pat our back for the continual efforts that we have taken. So we should actually, be happy. There are moments in our life when we felt that, oh, this Toastmaster is taking too much of my time, too much of my commitment, my family time is gone, my entertainment time. But still, we continue to grow. For that mentality, a strong little pat on your back, that is first reason. Second, as ma'am said, acknowledgement. Acknowledgement of so many people who has made this possible for us to reach this 200th meeting. From the charter members to the building members, to so many presidents, so many ExComs who have taken this club in their efforts to reach its different milestones, 50, 75, 100. And so that is why we are able to be here for the 200. So that is the second thing. Last but not least, milestone is not the representation of how far we have come, but it is a reminder for us to how far we need to reach and how far our destination is there. So with this in the mind, me and my ExCom teams have been working hard to make our club move forward. Some of the recent achievements that I would like to tell you that in the recent humorous and evaluation speech contest, we could give a podium finish for the contest. And I would like to tell you with an extreme pride that our club has achieved the Select Distinguished President status. Our DCP point is 7. And we just need 2 more points to retain our President Distinguished Club, which I believe is just a matter of time that we will be doing that. So a huge round of applause for all our members, especially the VPM, for adding those 4 members, because of which our points jumped from 5 to 7. So I would like to applaud our VPM for this. And this is not just a single member. Let me tell you, there are a lot of difference between memory and moments. For example, you all come to this meeting, you spend 1 hour, maybe 5 to 7 minutes on the stage, taking different roles. These are moments in our life. But the memory that we carry home after, the family feeling, the bonding that we share with our groups are the memories that keeps us moving and makes us commitment to come towards our Toastmasters group. So I believe that this celebration will have a huge memories to you all. So before we proceed further, I would like to officially have 2 announcements. Just give me a moment. We have, is the screen visible? We have our new member, Toastmasters Sri Vidya, who has joined from November. I would like to wholeheartedly welcome her to the Speak Magic family. And we have one more member, Umesh Chaturvedi, who is a Toastmaster reinstated member. I would like to congratulate and welcome him to the Speak Magic family. And with this, one more announcement, people, before we all jump into our celebration mood. We all believe that Toastmasters is not all about just communication skill. It is all about leadership skill. The way you steer your club, the way you steer your area and district is, when you work in such a non-profitable organization, your leadership skill actually goes up. You understand what kind of leader you are based on how well you get your people work. So here is an opportunity. I'm going to open our new ESCOM roles from November 15th. The nominations will be declared through the mail. I would like more and more members to give their nominations for the next ESCOM. And believe us, the previous ESCOMs are always there to help you in whatever way we can. So I would love to receive lots of nomination, and we will be having a very eventful elections, maybe by the end of November. So this is from my side. Without further ado, I have our A3 area director, Toastmaster Ishwaran Ram. I would like, with my interaction, he was so kindful that just I dropped him a message and requested. He told me that they have their own area contest on Sunday, but that in spite of his busy schedule, he has taken few minutes to grace us. So I would like Toastmaster Ishwaran Ram to grace us with few of his words. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much, President, for the nice gesture. Yes, Toastmasters is one platform which I love most. Given an opportunity, if I have some time, I would love to attend meetings. I'm seeing a lot of people here who are not part of this club, but I have met them in some meeting or other. That is the network that I have established since becoming a Toastmaster. My pleasure to be part of today's meeting. I wish all the best to Speak Magic to go further from here. As you rightly said, it is also a moment to celebrate and also see how much we can travel from here. So I'm sure 300, 400, 500 will be on your way. My best wishes to the entire team of Speak Magic, and I'm looking forward to this session. I'll try to stay as long as I can. Thank you. Back to you, Presiding Officer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for raising the occasion. We will be also having our area director and division director joining us a little later. So before that, to have this proceeding further, I have 2 energetic and very enthusiastic MCs for the evening. Both of them are the ESCOM members who keeps rocking with their innovative idea. So I would like to call upon the first MC for today is Toastmaster Venkat Sai, who is our VP Education, and our second MC for today is our VP PR, Toastmaster Nitya. So VP Venkat and Toastmaster Nitya, the stage is all yours. Please take us through the journey.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready, Venkat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start. Two roads
diverge in a wood.
And I
to
And
that one less
the one
traveled
less
by.
traveled by. And that has made
And that's
all.
our difference. We all welcome you to the Speak Magic 200th meeting, and it's just blink of eyes we got into 200th meeting. I was a part of this club when I was 190 meeting, and just 10 meetings away I got into 200. And yes, I would thank all of them for this, and we welcome all to the Speak Magic Toastmasters.
A hearty
So
welcome
Nitya,
to all of
we
you.
have a
Yeah.
question. What is there any fact for 200 meetings? Some fun facts?
Yes, we have some amazing facts about the number 200. There are apparently only 200 white tigers in the world. And in 200 BC, the Great Wall of China began to be built. So there are a lot of interesting things about the number 200 because it conveys a double century. Even in cricket, a 200 is hailed as a great achievement. So there are a lot of amazing things about 200. And yet another addition to the list will be our milestone meeting, which is our 200th meeting of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. So a hearty welcome to all of you once again, and a big thanks for you to join the celebrations along with us. It's supposed to be a very festive time for all of us. Let's make the most out of it today. So that is basically about the introduction. Now let's jump into the quote. You may wonder why we started with the quote, because we do that with speeches, but why did we do it here? Let me say that. In fact, we both are going to walk you through the whole idea behind the quote. Now, this was a quote by Robert Frost. I'm pretty sure you would have read this poem in school. It's called "The Road Less Traveled." It's about the road not taken. Like, it talks about the route that is less traveled. Though you have a choice of choosing between two roads, one is the more the one that's more traveled by, and the other one is less traveled by. So does anyone have any idea why this particular poem was chosen? Any input?
Ilham, yes.
Like milestone, you are talking that we have reached a milestone, but then there are many milestones to go. I mean, no time for us.
That's definitely a very different perspective. Something.
Can we have somebody else, because President has talked?
Yeah, we would love to hear new perspectives. Please
Yes. Go. I want to hear from Uma ma'am, Toastmaster Uma.
Whenever we think of Toastmasters, we are amazed thinking about the pathways, the speeches, and everything. Everything looks dark in the beginning when anybody joins as a Toastmaster. What am I going to do? What is this pathway? How many speeches we have to give? Who is going to guide us? Who will be mentoring us? And all that. So initially we are in the dark, but once we join and we see other people speaking, and when we get some mentors who are able to guide us, so it becomes so easy. So that is the power of Toastmasters. It may appear dark in the beginning, but then when there are mentors and people to guide you, the road widens and you can easily find the light and move. That's what I also thought in the beginning. But when I got a lot of good mentors, the path became easy for me. So Toastmasters is a great platform to improve your public speaking. And I would welcome everyone to join Toastmasters and improve your public speaking. This is my opinion.
This is yet another amazing perspective. So what we came up with here was, the very fact that we choose to take the step of joining Toastmasters. I mean, we all have busy lives. We still go ahead with preparing speeches every week or every alternate week, and then sitting through 2.5 hours every week in order to put ourselves through the grind to make ourselves better. Some of us, maybe naturally gifted with good speaking, and we still seek to improve ourselves through Toastmasters, but there are a lot of us who need to come out of a comfort zone, and putting us out there is not easy, but we still put the effort, and we attend meetings, we improve and polish our public speaking skills. Not just that, we do improve upon our knowledge, our other interpersonal skills, interaction skills. There's just so much that you gain out of Toastmasters, which you can't really articulate and put into words. So that is a lot of hustle, and it's the road less traveled, because you always have a choice of being in your comfort zone and not trying anything that challenges you. But when you choose to challenge yourself and take up Toastmasters, do more things, put yourself out there, learn more, you're essentially taking the road less taken, the road less traveled, which is an ode to the poem, which is why we felt it to be very befitting for our 200th meeting, because we've actually come a very long way, right? So,
Okay, I can see many black faces in many of them because I can't see any smiling faces. Okay, how many of you understood and how many of you agree with that? Can I have a raise of hands? It's not something giving a speech, but yeah. Okay. 3, 4, 8, sir. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I think Nitya, we all are with us and they have understood.
that's a really good thing.
Yes. And we have the speaker with us also, so nothing to ask more.
Great, great.
So now let's jump into the session and let me introduce the first session of the evening. That is a song, a singing, a music. So in my opinion, music, it burns all my stress and it burns all my stress and everything because in my life it included Toastmasters academics, Toastmasters from president's side, academics from teacher's side. So both I have my brain so much of fried thing. Now music, with this music, I my brain somewhat gives me little cooler. So that music says now today's music will be sung by our very lovely dear Toastmaster Rajeshwari ma'am, who is our secretary of the
And let us give her an amazing introduction before we let her do her task. So now
yes.
Rajeshwari ma'am is such she's just an achiever in every other field that we know. Like she's been a hospital the principal and hospital administrator of MUHS Nashik, and she's an expert in homeopathic consultation, academic management, and counseling. And another thing that really sort of touched my heart, and made me look up to her, because that was the very first time I saw her presenting it, which was also through Toastmasters, incidentally, was about her podcast called The Art of Healing on Spotify. That was the first time I came across a podcast. She's literally explained medical concepts in very, very interesting, lucid terms, and that really hooked me over. So, I mean, she's just somebody who's she we really cannot put into words. I think there are just too many adjectives to appreciate her with. She's just an overachiever, if we can say that. So and singing is yet another skill she's really good with. So I call upon Rajeshwari ma'am
I just want to pop in. I'm sorry, you should forgive me for this. She's not just that. She's such a vivid traveler. If someone has her WhatsApp number, you will go crazy on the
Absolutely,
posts that she
absolutely.
puts. And what really shocks me is the attach she manages to get every time in every picture, perfect attach. I don't know how many bags she carries in the travel, but that is something hooks me up. So I'm not further delaying you people. We will have.
I think that's why she's called a melody queen because when she sings, we all get into sleep. I think. Now let's see how many of you will get into sleep. Now let's welcome Toastmaster Rajeshwari ma'am, our secretary, with a round of applause.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction and so much of praises I can say. Yeah, I have compiled around 11 songs in different languages. Let me see, it takes around 13 minutes, but I'm going to just half of the songs I'm going to sing now. And let us start with a song in praise of our motherland, and continuing with other languages songs. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Sujanam Sufanam Mulayala Sitanam Sastra Shamanam Mataram Vande Sastra Shamanam Mataram Vande Vande Mataram. Nimajasi ne Paratamātrubhūmi na Sagara Prana Talamalana Sagara Nimajasi ne. बैठिए जाने जा शौक से लीजिए जी इश्क के इम्तिहान आइए मेहरबान बैठिए जाने जा शौक से लीजिए जी इश्क के इम्तिहान आइए. My heart is beating, keeps on repeating, I'm waiting for you. My heart is beating, keeps on repeating, I'm waiting for you. My love encloses a lot of roses, and when shall be then our next meeting? 'Cause love, you know, that time is fleeting, time is fleeting, time is fleeting. My heart is beating, keeps on repeating, I'm waiting for you. దాని కుడి భుజం మీద కడవా దాని గుడ్డెప్పు రేకుల మెరియా రమ్మంటే రాదుర సెలియా దాని పేరే సరంగధరియా దాని ఎడం భుజం మీద కడవా దాని ఎజంటు ఏకుల మెరియా అది రమ్మంటే రాదుర సెలియా దాని పేరే సరంగధరియా. கண்ணே கலைமானே கனிமை நின கண்ணினுனை ராணே அதிவாகல் உன்னை நான் பார்க்கிறேன் அந்தவனை தான் கேட்கிறேன் ராரிராரோ ராரிரா ராரிராரோ ராரிரோ. கண்ணே கலைமானே கனிமையினின் கண்ணினுனை ராணே. இந்த கொள்ளை நெல்லுடன் நனைகின்றதோ இங்கு சொல்லாத ஆயுதம் போல குளிர்கின்றதோ மனசூடான ஆயுதம் தேடி அலைகின்றதோ புதுவில்லை மலை இங்கு பொழிகின்றதோ இது முல்லை நிலை உடன் நனைகின்றதோ இங்கு சொல்லாத ஆயுதம் கூட குளிர்கின்றதோ மனம் சூடான ஆயுதம் நதியே நீயனால் கரை காணே சிறுபறவை நீயனால் வானாலே புதுவில்லை மசை இங்கு புசிக்கின்றதோ இந்த கொல்லை நிலை உடல் குணகின்றதோ. So these were the different songs. I started with Sanskrit and then English, then Hindi and then Marathi and English, Hindi, Tamil and Malayalam. So and Telugu also. Thank you so much for listening to this.
An interesting
And
assortment.
over to you. Over to you.
Assortment of songs indeed, and so many languages. I'm pretty sure some of them, like some of them, would have been pretty new to you. They're really
Yeah,
great.
of course. Yeah. Tamil, Malayalam, a little bit. I don't know exactly, but I try to sing.
Okay. Your mother tongue is?
Telugu.
Wow. Then it's a completely new tongue, but you've done a very good attempt. Applause to you for that, ma'am.
Thank you.
So after this musical rain that we've enjoyed, let's go back to a speech again. Now, there are so many things in life that we are yet to learn. I mean, each day is a learning day, is what Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, and he's rightly said it. What do you think, Venkat?
Yes, we have, and the life quotation which I believe is life is full of learning. There is no full stop. In the Telugu cinema, they say there is no commas in the life. There is no full stop in the life. There is only commas. Life is full of learning, and we should learn every day. That's why we joined Toastmasters, right?
Absolutely.
Right, Nitya?
Absolutely. It's definitely a learning component in our lives. And to enhance this learning component, we are going to have a keynote speaker, DTM Manju ma'am, talk to us. And before going into her speech, I would request Venkat to introduce about her and let all of us know more about her. Over to you, Venkat.
Yes. If you want to know about her, you have to write a book for her. Because when I saw her personally, there's so much to learn. But yeah, I got some few points from her, which I felt is not enough for her. But yeah, let me read out that. DTM Manju Manohar is the founder of Dynamic Leaders Forum Toastmasters Club. And she's a sponsor of 4 clubs, 3 in District 120 and 1 in District 98. She's the immediate past chief judge of District 120. Won 2020 award, Extra Minor Award at District 120 in 2022 and 2019. And guess what? She is a Star Award winning Area Director 2020, being a president of corporate and community groups. And again, guess what? She's a TEDx coach, man. Let's all cheer up for her. Wow. She's a TEDx coach, Amazon best-selling author, international coach, certified trainer. So with that all, and people, guess what? What is the title? Any guesses for the title? Who have saw the poster, please don't answer. Who didn't see the poster, please answer.
Venkat, just hold on. Just 2 minutes. Our division director has come, so I just want her to raise the occasion as she's tied up with another meeting. So welcome, Annie ma'am, and I welcome you wholeheartedly for our 200 milestone meeting. It means a lot to us that I know you had a jam-packed day today, but you made it to grace us for 10-15 minutes. Ma'am, we would like to hear a few words from you.
Thank you so much. I have a very, very bad throat, so don't mind me coming on camera or my voice. It is so wonderful to be here on a milestone meeting. I have seen this club giving very, very good quality meetings, bringing in right speakers, engaging the club members, and work of the EXCOM has been seen and notified in all the activities that you do, from the flyers to the quality of the meeting. It has been amazing work, and I see the club's quality improving every day. So thank you so much for your work, and I am very happy and privileged to be here. I thank DT Manju for being here and encouraging the club. Her time is very, very important, and every word from her would be pearls of wisdom, I would say. Thank you so much, Manju, for coming here, and all the best to all the ex-coms. And let's have a wonderful meeting today. I am looking forward for the meeting. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
so
ma'am.
much, Annie.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your words. Now, MC, you can continue.
Thank you so much, Division Director Toastmasters, for being here. It's a pleasure having you, and hope you stay with us till the end because we are having lots of fun coming up. So stay tuned for that. Yes, where are we? So, what is our title before we go? Come on, fast. I'll count 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, let me not count. Toastmasters Satya, what is the title of educational speaker? Do you have any guess? Okay, let me give you a hint. Toastmasters. It's related to our club. The name is related to our club. So that is the biggest speech which I give you. Yes, Nitya?
I am not going to be the spoil sport here. Let someone guess. I obviously know it. Not telling.
Yes. Okay. The time is wasted with that. It's magic of
Magic.
Toastmasters. See. Great. Our division director knows this. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for answering. Yes, that's the magic of Toastmasters, and the title is also Magic of Toastmasters. So with that, I would like to give the stage to Toastmaster DTM Manju ma'am.
Thank you so much. Before you start, I just have a request to the timer. If you can put in the chat window the timing device, because when I share my slide, I'm not able to see the timing cards due to some reason, technical reasons. So if you can type in the chat window, that would be really great. Say 14, 20 or 24. I think it's 25 minutes, right? For me.
I'll keep the record.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks a lot. So good evening, one and all. And I think for Elios, who joins us from Indonesia, probably it's almost late night for him, almost probably early morning for him. So thank you everyone for joining this 200th meeting of Toastmasters Club, Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. And the first magic is when I joined the meeting, I was in formal wear. In 5 minutes, I've never worn sari at this rapid rate. It's like magic. My family is like, what are you doing? Of course, it's Zoom dressing. You should not ask me to show the whole sari. Okay, it's like Kathakali kind of artist. But the top part, I just managed to get into the ethnic wear in respect to respect the tradition set by the president and all the honorable members of this club. So for you in sari, it's just to celebrate 200th milestone meeting with you. So let me now share my slide, and do let me know if you're able to see the slide as well. Are you able to see my slide? Okay, so the magic of Toastmasters. Already Venkat has told about me, but just to see what happens before Toastmasters and after Toastmasters, you can have a look at the person on the left-hand side. Yes, that's me only. The right side, yeah, you may say it's just a difference. She's dressed in churidar and now you are having executive wear. That's all. No, if you see the body language, in that body language, I'm actually feeling very nervous and I'm actually, I'm having hunched shoulder. So even such kind of subtle changes happen after Toastmasters. Now you may be asking me, is Toastmasters a place which develops shoulders? Definitely not, but it develops the confidence, right? Your spine becomes erect because now you can confidently attempt anything. Just like, the singer before me, she attempted valiantly to sing in so many different languages. I think some of them she didn't even know. I think Tamil and Malayalam and all other languages. So hats off to her also. You get the confidence to do things you have never done before. So from a person stuck in a cubicle as a project manager, I became an Amazon best-selling author, an entrepreneur, and also I won India Prime Top 100 Author, Top 100 Women Leader Award. I just wanted to illustrate that if you join Toastmasters and if you stay invested, you too can actually create magic in your life. Now I have a simple question for you. Why do you like magic? This you have to type in, okay? If anyone has attended my education sessions, you'll know it won't be just me talking. You can't turn off your video, just sit or relax. I'll keep asking you to type, okay? I want all of you to type now. Let me see the power of speak magic. I know Elios would be one of the fastest to respond. Why do you like magic? Let's hear from the audience. Number one, option A, it makes us happy. Option B, it makes us think. Option C, it entertains us. Option D, we are no longer the same after we witness a magic or an act of magic. Option E, goosebump moment. Only those who have experienced it will know it. And then option F, whole body and mind coming together. When do you have this occurring? Option G, any other reason why you like magic? Let me hear from the people. Yes, lot of answers coming in. Let me see the chat window. All, B, G. I think, yes, it makes us, yes, filled with surprise. Wow. No longer the same. Yes, magic means fun. Yeah, that's true. It adds fun and we become happy. Correct. Yes, lot of options pouring in. Very good. Very good. Yes. And like I predicted, Elios says he's the magician because he's a real life magician as well. Okay. So now let's move on to how many of you have a dream or goal to achieve? Maybe it's a dream which you have not even told your parents. Maybe you have a secret goal which you can't even admit to your friends. Because if you tell someone, they laugh at you. Imagine Rajnikant. He was working as a bus conductor. Imagine him telling his friends, I want to be an actor. They would laugh at him. Hey, are you crazy, man? Are you crazy? Okay, so do you have any such dreams or crazy goals, which you know you have it, but you have not told others? And what stops you from achieving the same? Let me hear it from you again. Lack of time, A, B, personal and professional commitments. You have to type in the chat window again, okay? Lack of focus or laziness, okay? Nervous about meeting people, lack certain skills, fear of failure, and so on. Yes, I see some answers pouring in. Yes, Elios has already typed A. Yes, we have Venkat mentioning lack of skills. You can just type A, B, C, D, E so that it's faster. Yeah, procrastination. Toastmaster Uma, C, B, yes. Lot of options. Yes. Now, let's speak of the best kept secret in the world. I think all Toastmasters know the answer to it. So this question is open only to guess. Only to guess. No Toastmaster should be answering this. Do you have anyone in this meeting who has never attended Toastmasters before? Only they can answer this. So tell me, what is the best kept secret in the world? Venkat is laughing because he knows the answer. Every Toastmaster knows the answer. What's the best kept secret in the world? Yeah, Toastmasters is a magic club. You know, we learn magic and a lot of stuff here. Is that it? Yeah. You learn singing. You learn, people after joining Toastmasters suddenly start doing bodybuilding. People start podcasts. People became, stand-up comedians. Some people become actors. What happens here? So what is the best kept secret? I think there are no guests here. Venkat, do we have guests?
Yeah.
I think all are Toastmasters.
We have guests.
Nirmala.
Yes, Nirmala.
Nirmala, would you like to answer this question? Yeah. Okay, I think we'll move on. So the best kept secret in the world is Toastmasters. And about Toastmasters, I know you're all ready to answer. When was it founded? It's a quick question. Let me see how many of you know this. Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. No Googling. Be honest. When was it founded? Quickly type in the year in the chat window. Yes. Which year was Toastmasters International founded?
1924.
Okay, I think one of you got it right. That is Toastmaster Venkat Sai and Elios and the president. Yes, 1924. That's right. Almost 98 years back by Ralph Smedley. Let me also ask another question to you. How many countries is Toastmasters present as of now? Do you want a clue? Do you want a clue? Okay, 140, 160. Yes, we got the answer. Area Director E3. Ishwaran Ram answered it right, 149 countries. So big a round of applause to Ishwaran, sir. Now we are going to look at some of the magical moments which happened once you joined Toastmasters. So for this, I'm going to invite some of you onto the stage. Sibi, have you been in Toastmasters for more than 1 year? Sibi.
No, ma'am. No, no, ma'am.
How many months?
Like,
How many months now?
like three months.
Okay, 3 months. Okay. So what was one magical moment that happened after you joined Toastmasters?
And definitely, I feel very confident while meeting other people. And
Awesome.
yeah, like that.
Yes, wonderful. Let me ask Vijay Kumar, sir, how long have you been in Toastmasters, sir?
I've been in Toastmasters for the past 8 years.
8 years. Okay, yes. So what has been some of the magical moments that you have experienced within Toastmasters?
Actually, the magic was only one, and that happened today. It happened today.
Okay.
Last week, yes, there was one magical moment where for the first, I won the first prize for the humorous speaking contest at my club. And today I won the humorous speaking contest award at first prize at the district level. And next Saturday, I've got it at, I think, beyond district, because today there's only 2 districts taking part. Next week, I think the whole district, all the districts in my area will be taking part. So previously, I won the first prize at my club. Today,
then you have area. Yeah. Oh, wow. Congratulations, sir. So you won at club, then you got area, and now you're going to division. So all the best to you, sir, for your, the contest. Yes. So magic happens in different ways for different people. For Sibi, as we just saw, it was meeting people. He became really confident about connecting with people. Yes, it does happen. It also happens, you may win contests, etc. Let me just show you some of the magical moments, and then we will leave the floor open to you if you want to add on your magical moments as well. I have actually split the session into 2. Basically, the smiley part is for speaker or communication, and the star part is for the leader part. So for both the sections, so I would just start off with the speaker, because when you are a guest, when you join a Toastmasters meeting, the very first time you're called onto the stage, guest Venkat, can you attempt this table topics? And it's a very, 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 very tough topic, right? You're really nervous. Your heart is palpitating, right? It's racing like anything. You don't need an ECG machine to know that your heart is racing, right? Your hands are shivering, but then you end up attempting it, and then you speak for whole 2 minutes. Timer shows red card. Then the first moment of magic happens. How many of you remember that first moment of magic? Yes, me too. Okay, there is that magic, oh my God, I could speak in front of a room full of strangers on a topic that they gave, and it was so tough. I did it, man, I did it. So that is the joy, that is a magical moment. The second magical moment would be when you give your first prepared speech, or when you play your first role in front of the club. When you are a member of the club, and then you give your first prepared speech without forgetting any of the lines of the script. That's when you feel, oh my God, I have arrived. I am the next Amitabh Bachchan. I am the next Will Smith. I am the next Rajnikant. Yeah, I have arrived. I could give those dialogues. I could by heart and give a speech for 4 to 6 minutes. That's another magical moment. The third magical moment, which probably Sibi is yet to experience, I suppose, but Swarnalata or Venkat, Ilios, all of you would have experienced it. When you give your first speech outside of your club. Have you ever done that? Can you raise your hands or can you type in the chat window if you have attempted a speech outside of your club? You can type yes in the chat window. Yes, I have done. Yes. Toastmaster Ishuran has raised his hand. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. So how did you feel, sir, when you attempted a speech outside of your club for the first time?
It was a very good experience, Manju, I should say.
Yeah.
In fact, when I took up my second pathway, I decided that I will deliver at least 50% of my speeches in other clubs to get familiarized with new people. In my first pathway, I did the entire speaking within my club. In my second pathway, strategically, I moved out of my club, out of the comfort zone, and spoke in front of various other clubs, which gave a different dimension to the entire speaking arena. That's something that really made me feel very good.
Yes. In fact, one of my upcoming projects is to deliver a speech in different countries, as in not having Indian culture, different cultures. So I have to learn hello, thank you, please, sorry in all of these languages and only then attempt. Yes, Elios, I would be contacting you once I learn how to say hello, sorry, thank you, please in Indonesian language. I would be messaging you, can you give me a speech slot? Yes, because you learn different culture, you need to adapt to that audience. When I speak in India, I can speak of Rajnikant. I can speak of Amitabh Bachchan. I can speak of Chiranjeevi. It would resonate with you. But when I go to Indonesia, or if you're giving a speech in Indonesia, you need to know who the superstars there are. You get it? So every speech in a different club gives you a moment of magic. Okay? Yet another magical moment is when your mentee delivers their first speech. When your mentee delivers your first speech. How many of you in this club are mentoring others? Can I have a show of hands or type yes in the chat window? You can type yes in the chat window. Yes. Wow. Okay, a lot of you are mentoring people. Yes. Try mentoring others because it's easy to give speech. Seriously, try getting others to deliver a speech. It's not easy. It's not easy. If delivering a speech were like walking on a tightrope blindfolded, imagine making another person do that and you are giving the instructions. You get it? Tightrope walking, blindfolded, walking on a rope. You have seen people who do that? Circus, people who walk on the rope. Yes. Try experiencing that magic when your mentee delivers his or her first speech. These are some of the magical moments that come packaged with Toastmasters and which kind of transforms you forever. Certain acts of magic changes you cell by cell. We have a doctor here, I guess, right? The person who sang, she's from a homeo background. I don't know about medical science, but I do know one thing. I've been in Toastmasters for more than 9 years, almost 10 years. And I know that every cell of mine has got transformed because I put in the effort to show up, listen to others at least, even if I am not taking up roles, even if I am not giving speech, at least listen and observe. Your life will get transformed. Switch off that television, switch off those reels and addictive stuff. Instead, start watching on YouTube world champion speeches. Listen to leaders from Toastmasters. You will change yourself cell by cell, or maybe even atom by atom. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but probably you can do some research on that. How Toastmasters changes you cell by cell or an atom by atom. The next change is when you become a leader. How many of you are ex-com officers now, or have you ever played an executive committee officer role in a Toastmasters club? You can raise your hands or type in yes in the chat window. Thank you so much, President Swarnalata, for the timer alert. 14 minutes, yes. A lot of you have played the XCOM role. Wonderful, fantastic to see that. Yes, so when you first become an XCOM officer, there is a realization that, oh, you are part of something important. You have an executive committee meeting. And then, to my surprise, I found that even if you are the president, you cannot pass anything just because you're the president. right? Swarnalata knows it. Swarnalata says, let's do it. It doesn't work that way. The entire committee has to agree. At least the majority has to agree. Only then Swarnalata can take action. Am I right, Swarnalata? Swarnalata, are you there? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yes. So that was a surprise factor, because many people think when you are the president, you just say and everyone would dance to your tune. That doesn't happen in Toastmasters. Probably in your company, maybe in your real life, maybe it might be happening to you. But in Toastmasters, you feel powerless. Powerless as an ExCom officer. I'm repeating the word powerless. You be powerless, you become vulnerable, because you are experiencing servant leadership. Even if the executive committee passes some decision, makes some decision, you still need to get the approval of the club through a business meeting. If the club says no, it's no. Even if you are the president, even if the entire executive committee agreed. This was completely new to me because I was already a manager when I joined Toastmasters. So I was used to, hey, Rajesh, Dr. Rajeshri, please do this. Toastmaster Vijay Kumar, please do this. Sibi, please do this. When I joined Toastmasters, I realized that, oh, I don't have any power any longer. I'm not like Donald Trump. I'm like, I have to behave like Obama. You got it? You have to learn leadership skill, which is called servant leadership skill. So when you first become an ExCom officer, either it will excite you or terrify you. In my case, I got terrified. I don't have any power. And for any action, I had to take the permission of the ExCom team. May I do this? Is it okay if I send out the poster? Are you okay with that? Check with the ExCom before you act. So this was a moment of magic where I realized that, I should be humble as a leader. Humility and vulnerability. These are things that Toastmasters taught me. Again, the next part is when you complete your term as a president. So Sarnalata, you are getting there, but let me see how many of you have already been president. How many of you have already been president of a club? Please raise your hands, or you can type in yes in the chat window. Yes, Ishran sir, Dr. Rajeshri, I'm sure Ilios, yes. Dr. Suryadev, yes, the IPP2 has joined. Yes, so they have all been presidents. You know something? I have talked to a lot of people in Toastmasters before they were president and after becoming president. You know something? Something changes in your brain. Something happens after you become president. Suddenly people are like, let me apply for that US studies. Let me quit my job and start a new job. Let me start a new company. You get it? Sudden burst in confidence. Sudden burst in confidence happens once you complete an entire president's term, provided you have actually done the work. If you just become paper president, just I'm a president and you never turn up for any of the meetings, you've not attended any ExCom meeting, don't ask me for magical results. You have attended every ExCom meeting, or at least 90% of them. You have attended every club meeting and you have been encouraging every member of your club. Hey, our counter, you did such a great job. That's also part of being president. It's not just giving a speech on the stage. Right? So when you complete your term as a president, you will experience a moment of magic, a moment of transformation, which will leave you change forever. Okay? How much it would change, it would depend on you and 3 alphabets. What are those alphabets? I'm typing in the chat window, E, G, O. I typed in the chat window. Did you see that? E, G, O. If you can let go of your ego, then you would get transformed. If you think, oh, I am a PMP certified person, I have this, I have that, then you're not going to change. You're not going to experience magic. If you are ready to let go of your ego and then shamelessly, I use the word shamelessly learn, ready to learn even from the newest member who has joined. I think Sibi is one of the newest members in this club. So from Sibi, what can I learn from him? What can I learn from Venkat? What can I learn from Sonalata? What can I learn from Uma ma'am? Like that, if you keep an open mind, only then the transformation would be complete. And the last step of magic is when you do a contest chair role at division level or at district level. I think, some of you might have done it. Do we have anyone who has already done these roles? Probably Elios. I know Suryadeep probably. Dr. Suryadeep. Yes, DTM Suryadeep. Yes. Yeah. I think Dr. Suryadev was mentioning, President is looking absolutely majestically stunning. What about other ladies in the group? Suryadev, you have eyes only for the President. Look at all other ladies, stunning ladies. Look at Venkat looking so handsome and dashing in his ethnic wear, right? he's even dressed up as if, it's for a matrimonial ad. I don't know. Venkat's case. I'm pulling his leg because I know him from before. I can't pull CB's leg. CB, you two look equally handsome. Okay. Okay. So going back to the topic, when you do contest chair role at division or district, then again, the final moment of magic will happen. Now, I would like to give you an example. If you know, do you know magic? Any of you know magic other than Elios? Other than Elios, do any of you know magic? Do any of you know magic? If I give you one bottle or 1 liter bottle of seawater, that is salt water, can you make it into 1 liter bottle of fresh water? Maybe if you are a chemical engineer or chemistry PG postgraduate, yes, I know you can, but otherwise. Actually, it's a common sense question. You can make it provided you keep adding more and more fresh water to it. Am I right? You can just pour it out into a different bottle. I never said about any constraints. You can keep adding more and more fresh water, then the salt water will become fresh. Why I told this point is because the best way to transform yourself, to bring in the magic within you, is to change the people with whom you spend your time with. Of course, I am not asking you to abandon your wife or dad or mom or sister or brother. Please don't quote me. I didn't say that. I only said please change the people with whom you spend time with. So, of course, retaining the family, who else can you change? Can you substitute some people from Toastmasters into your, or even in Toastmasters, spend time with people who are having the growth mindset? Because this great person, Jim Rohn, mentioned that you are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. I repeat, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So to usher in magic, not only should you let go of ego, but you should join Toastmasters, attend Toastmasters meetings, take up roles, and also change the people with whom you are spending time with. If you think by associating with more people, different people, you can learn more. Yes, be in their company. Shamelessly learn from them. Automatically, your thinking process will change and you will find that you're getting more and more confidence to do and also attain things which you have never ever thought of. Like for me, if you were to tell me before Toastmasters 10 years from now, you would be an entrepreneur, you would be a keynote speaker, I said, not even in my wildest dreams. Now, if you tell me, Manju, 10 years from now, you could be acting as Rajnikant's mother, I'm like, why not? Why not? You could be singing in a movie. Why not? Today, one doctor sang. Why not? Next Toastmaster meeting at my milestone, I'll also try my hand at singing. Who's going to stop me? That is the kind of magic that happens. You get the confidence to take on the world. You get the confidence to take on the world, do things that you never imagined doing. So I would like to sum my session here with this. There are 6 compelling reasons to join Toastmasters. Number 1, free one-to-one mentor. You get a mentor dedicated to you. You can even have n number of mentors. I could even ask Elios, could you please be my mentor? And if he has the time, he could. Or Sibi could ask, Venkat or Vijay or Elios, can you be my mentor? If they're willing, yes, why not? not just the mentor that your VP Ed or your president allocates to you. The second one is, of course, confidence, 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 and confidence. Yes, your confidence improves to a level where you think you can do anything. You become like the Elon Musk. Yeah, Twitter is having a battle against me. I'll take over Twitter and fire the Twitter CEO. Yes, he really did that. He fired Twitter CEO. You get it? You get the confidence to do things you never imagined before. The third compelling reason is there is no criticism in Toastmasters. It's only feedback. No criticism, it's only feedback. I put an E deliberately here. It's a feedback. Feedback. It's not feedback, it's feedback, because we give a lot of positives, then an area of improvement, and again positive. The next compelling reason is, of course, the vitamin A and vitamin R. Of course, the doctor here in this group would be thinking, which is this vitamin R? I've never heard of vitamin R, right? Vitamin R, Toastmasters say it's vitamin recognition. Vitamin A, Toastmasters know, A for appreciation, R for recognition. Every meeting you'll see that. Look at Dr. Suryadeep Majumdar. He's even praising Swarnalata for her sari. You get it? Vitamin A and R. If she does something good, DCP 7, wow, recognition. You get it? Appreciation and recognition. If you don't get it from your manager, come and join Toastmasters. You can actually get lots of recognition here. And then, of course, improved abilities to P&B. What is P&B? Improved abilities to do P&B. What is P&B? Any idea? Okay, I leave this as a, I think it's the clue is there in my slide itself. If you're reading the slide, you will get it. Improved ability to persuade. Yes, please go ahead. Would you like to answer? Persuade. N for negotiation. Yes, whether you're an entrepreneur or you're a salaried person, you need to negotiate. Even if you're living with your family, you need to negotiate with your mom and dad, negotiate with your family member. Even for the TV remote, you need to do negotiation, correct? So P and B, persuasion, negotiation, and B is branding. You learn to brand yourself better as an employee, as an entrepreneur, as a person. You start branding yourself automatically once you're with Toastmasters. And the last reason, the last but best reason, positive people. Look at the people here. You know, no grumpy faces. All are so positive. They are readily appreciative. They are positive-minded, success-oriented people attending Toastmasters meeting. So these are the 6 compelling reasons to experience the magic of Toastmasters. Let Toastmasters into your life and let the magic transform you. Let the magic into each and every cell of your body, every cell of your brain. And like Indians say, you know, I don't know about Indonesians, but in India, people say paisa vasool. You should get paisa vasool. So if we have a lemon, we have these, you know, lemon. I don't know if you can see my lemon. I have this squeezer. And, you know, we Indians are known for squeezing the lemon, the maximum juice. We want paisa vasool out of it. I don't know how they do it in other countries. So in order to get the paisa vasool, you should attend meetings at least once a month. At least listen to it. If you can't take on roles, if you can't give speech, at least listen. Imagine it's a radio. Listen to it. Okay, take on roles if you can. Give at least one speech in 3 months. Step outside of your club and take on XCOM roles or associate XCOM roles. And you know what? You would be ready to let the magic into every pore of your body. And now get ready to unleash your best by setting some goal, which is smart, realistic. That is, what is smart? Can you tell what is smart? Denzel Washington said this actually. Dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. So you should set smart goals. You should not just join Toastmasters, but to get paisa vasool, get the maximum of Toastmasters, you should set smart goals. I think DTM Suryadeep would be definitely knowing. All the trainers usually know. What is smart? S for what? M for what? A for R? Do you want to say? Anyone? Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound? Yes, SMART goal. and step out of your comfort zone and never give up, because there's something to be learned each day. Get ready to unleash your best and get ready to let the magic seep into each and every cell of your body. Let the magic into each and every atom of your brain, every atom of your body. Take a deep breath, close your eyes. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not doing a meditation thing. You can open your eyes, but I'm done with the session and back to the TMOD. Or if you have questions, I'm ready to take the same. You can also contact me at coachmanju@gmail.com. I also have a YouTube channel. Yes, and I'm also there on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook as Manju Gimanova. And that's my book, which is an Amazon best-selling and also multi-award winning book. Thank you so much.
Wow. So many feathers in your hat, ma'am. And the cover of the book is very intriguing. I would really love to know more about that from you later.
Thank you so much.
You've put down so many points very succinctly in this presentation. I think nothing would describe the magic of Toastmasters better. I mean, the only magic we've seen all our lives is, in fiction, and maybe in the form of magicians. For me, magic so far, before joining Toastmasters, meant the spells in Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter buff. I can't say that enough, but expecto patronum is what is magic for me, the patroness. And after that, I think your speech has created enough magic, apart from the magic we see in our club. So a round of applause again to you for giving such an amazing speech and enlightening us, ma'am. So
thank you so much.
I would just like to thank DTM Manju for giving us such a magical speech. Like, this has come at such a right time. We are going to have our ESCOM meeting, ESCOM elections in next 2 weeks. So thank you for making my job so easy. And ma'am, I would like to give you a small token of our appreciation. Please stay kindly one second. Sorry. Kindly accept our token of appreciation. I hope you're able to see.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a brilliant poster, a brilliant certificate, by the way.
The credit goes to our VPPR, and she has designed it.
Kudos to the VPPR. Who's the VPPR?
Nitya, Toastmaster Nitya.
Yeah, Nitya, brilliant color combination. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Means a lot.
Thank you.
So yeah, going forward, we've seen such amazing topics, an array of topics getting covered. Amazing. We've come into the celebration, learned all that we should know. So we filled our minds with knowledge. Now, isn't it time to have some fun?
Yes, obviously now people are very buried and heated with their minds with many of the things said by Manju. So let's make that somewhat.
We're all charged up. We're all charged up now. Yeah. Let's tone it up with some humor as well. Let's put a bit of humor into the mix. Now, before going forward, what does humor mean to you? Can someone come forward and tell me what you
so
think?
Nitya, if you ask like this, the only president and some people will say, let us speak, because nobody else will come.
Okay, what do you think, Satya sir? Please tell me, what do you feel about humor?
Humor.
Yes.
So humor should be, humor is something which will set you in a lighter note. You should evaporate all the stiffness, all the stress. That's humor.
Makes sense. Someone else, or do I have to call out and someone else?
We have the area director, so we can answer if she is fine. Area director Toastmaster Anusha, are you there?
Hey, hi everyone. Just 1 second. I just came rushing because the meeting only was there on my mind, though I was out. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, DTM Manju. It is an honor to have you here today. I wanted to attend your meeting, but only the last part I was there. But very happy to have you here. She's been Toastmaster for a very long time, you guys. So you've been lucky today to have her here. Yes, humor, according to me, I think something that all of us can connect to, like what the previous speaker also was saying, something that makes us laugh, makes us to forget the current moment. That is what humor means to me. Yes, back to you, Venkat.
Yes, thank you so much. Can I ask VPM thoughts, Toastmaster Bhushan? Let's ask guests.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
sir. What
for
is humor in your sense or in your opinion?
yeah.
Just a one line. Don't let's not tell it. Only one line. Humor.
Two
What is
lines is okay or only one line?
yeah, two lines is fine. This is humor. So you don't need any definition. This is for humor.
Yeah, humor is something that makes you smile, and the smiling is the best medicine for your soul, and even it refreshes your brain. Humor is that one thing which helps you feel happy. That's it.
A wonderful response. And I think I need to really mention Bhushan sir here. The previous milestone meeting, we had both the clubs together, and we were given a role play. I remember it was so funny enacting it with him. That was probably my very first humorous interaction in Toastmasters. That was
And it was a fight between two neighbors, and you were one of them. You were my neighbor,
yeah.
and you had to fight with me. I didn't respond at all.
It was so funny.
I was not listening to.
It was supposed to be a fight, but it ended up being so funny that it was unexpected. And I think unexpected humor is so underrated, right? You don't know it's going to be funny. When it's funny, it just makes you liven up so much more. And humor makes you forget all the seriousness, all the sadness. I mean, we all go through so many emotions on a daily basis. Humor is what rescues us from sagging down, feeling bad.
Absolutely. Nitya, if you remember, I told you last time when we fought on that meeting that you would never forget this neighbor. See, you are recalling me immediately.
True, sir. 100% true. I would never deny that. Because that was one of my very first memories of Toastmasters, and it would always stay fresh in my mind. So, yeah. Going forward, we are going to have a humor session to liven all of us up. We're all charged. We know what we're going to do in our future, but let us stop and have some fun. Let's pause and have some fun and move forward. And who better than our very own fun master, our club's, the best humorous speaker in our club, if I can say so. Even his pathway talks a lot about humor. So without much ado, I would like to call upon Pravat Ranjan sir to give us some fun and make us happy.
Thank you, TM Nitya. Good evening to all the Toastmasters, the visiting Toastmasters like DTM Manju, DTM Ishwaran, and other guests as well. We are celebrating the 200th meeting today. So it's fortunate, we are really fortunate to have you all today in this meeting, because we are learning public skipping. That is what someone told me in the park first time. I said, what is public skipping? To skip in the public? No, public speaking. Oh, you got me right. Actually, I just wanted to know some of you volunteer. I will just ask you a simple math. Who would volunteer? Please. TM Bhusan. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a simple question. Just need your attention, but I will not repeat the question. It's a simple one. Just for the sake of fun. Thank you. Thank you for responding. How much is 200 plus 200 into 200 divided by 200 minus 200?
Zero.
Sorry.
I missed it.
Okay, it's 200 because we still start with 200. The first 200 plus 200, 400. We last deducted 200. That's where we like. We just want to grow. We can come back to zero. Thank you. Let's grow together. And let me start with a small story for the sake of because we have a disclaimer that we don't discuss politics, sex, and religion. But this has nothing to do specifically with any politician or political party. It's just an article. I mean, just for the sake of nomenclature, I am considering a person as a politician. Just some 19 Toastmasters and one child and one politicians were flying in a flight. Because practically almost out of 24, maybe 3-4 guests are directing, there will be 19 Toastmasters. So all of us and a student and a politician are flying in a flight. Midway, the pilot announces the aircraft has some technical glitches and is going to crash because there is no some space nearby to land. So the plane is certainly going to crash. But the dilemma is, out of excluding the pilot, there were 22 people and there were exactly 22 parachutes. So now the pilot opens the door and asks, now you can take a parachute and just get out the window. If you at all know how to land, otherwise it's your own risk. First, the doctor was there because we have a doctor here also, Rajeshri ma'am. She said, I am for the nation. I'm going to serve them. So my life is quite precious. Let me go. So takes a parachute, jumps out of the window, opens stuff, flies like just a glider. There comes an engineer. Satya is there, TM Satya. He takes one. He said, I know, because I am not there. So all the machines should stop working. And all the people soon fight with each other, not getting things done properly. So he takes one, fights, jumps out of the flight. And likewise, all 21 parachutes are out. Last 2 people are there, a child and the politician. Now the politician says, see you child, you have not grown up. There are many like you, but I have so much experience. So I must go to serve all these people, and this child like you, I will grow them up so that you have to sacrifice your life. So he takes a parachute, jumps up to the aeroplane. Now the child asks the pilot, uncle, you make it out. You go out of the flight using this parachute. The pilot says, you have a lot to do for the nation. I have almost outlived my life because I am already 58. So better you take the parachute. The child says, uncle, you don't need to worry because we are still left with 2 parachutes. How come it's possible? Because you have one yourself for you in the cabin, and the just politician who jumped out of the parachute is just put on my school bag. So before taking any decision, even joining any other group, let's do some self-analysis and make some micro studies so that we can make our lives better. And only becoming a politician doesn't entitle to you to take decisions what you have not taken earlier, but we Toastmasters do in our group. So with adding a little more humor to the session, I will take just 1.5 minutes and a little session to Team Nitya. I have one question to Rajeshwari ma'am. Where is she? I have to pull someone's leg now. Yes, ma'am. Do you have the authority to pull the leg of Dr. Rajeshwari?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Thank you. I have to ask a question. I will narrate a small story. Out of that, you have to guess something.
Okay.
Something, because I know you can read the minds. So you have to read the mind and tell how old is the person I'm referring to.
Okay.
Thank you. Suppose in a rainy night, it's raining very hard, and cats and dogs outside. You are taking out you are moving out with an umbrella, find no one is there, you want to go to the shop nearby, and after some time you come back, have your cup of tea, relax on your couch and fall asleep, and you see that you are driving a car. The car, unfortunately, one of the tires gets leaked. It runs down to a large stone nearby the forest. All the equipments get scattered. Suddenly, one nearby, some camera crew were there. They came up. What is going on there? They took notice of a BMW. Instead of seeing the person, they just look at how the new the car is, what are the latest features, and the weather around that was awesome. People were discussing something beautiful all around there because the scenic beauty of that place was just itself. And after that, someone approaches the car, lifts the car like this, and took it to another place like a toy, and the car just sinks in and shan't. Now you have to guess how old is the driver.
The driver is probably a small child, and the car is a toy.
You are wrong.
No.
Because I said you are driving the car. So the age of the driver is. If you can collect, I said you are driving the car.
Yes, I can recollect that I was sleeping also, so it wasn't real.
Sir, I just sorry to interrupt, Pravat sir. The age of the driver will be sweet 16.
Yes, that's right.
So how come?
Because you are 16.
Acha, it's like you are asking me who was the driver, or who
I said how old was the driver.
Okay. So that was my listening skills.
Yes.
Falling short. Falling short.
Thank you, ma'am, for your interaction time and giving me
That
some
was nice.
lesson.
That was nice.
Over to you, TN Nitya.
Yeah.
Now, applause to you, sir. Fun as usual. You are forever our fun master, right? I have nothing to say. I mean, it's just fun with you always around. So now to more enjoyment in the evening. We're gonna have a game session. Where are you, TM Venkatsai?
Nitya, we have many members, so I want the session of members sharing their experience. So let's. I will put on the video and then we can call DTM Heyman.
Yes,
we have
yes, ma'am. Sure.
Toastmaster Mike also with us. So let's
sure, because
yeah, we'll go for the games.
We didn't elaborate on it too much because we wanted the surprise element anyway. So
yeah,
hear it from the original OGs themselves. Yes,
okay. Okay. If you have some introduction for the session, please do go ahead.
No, ma'am, no. I love.
Okay. So Toastmasters, for any club to grow, we need to know where we started. So as I told, the milestone meeting is all about the point where we started and where we are going. So I'm going to play a small little video that covers a crisp history of our club. So after that, the stage is all for Toastmaster, DTM Heyman to take forward to share a little bit of history of our club. And we also have one of our founder member, charter member, Toastmaster Mike, who will also continue share their experience. So without further ado, let me just share the video. So these are some sweet memories that we could collect from our club. Now I leave the stage open for DTM Heyman to take this forward.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster President, and all of you look lovely tonight with ethnic. And special mentions to our special educational session speaker, DTM Manju ma'am. Very lovely to actually be listening to you. And it's such an amazing day to be celebrating the 200th milestone meeting, and I didn't want to miss it at any cost, and that's why I'm in a place where I can at least, talk. And one thing is, I just was this quote just kept running in my mind when I was seeing all these pictures. Men may come, men may go, but then this club will just keep going on and on for all the good purposes that it will serve, and for all that it is served. So I'll tell you a brief history with my relationship with the club. Is first of all, this is not the club I started my Toastmasters journey with. I was with a club called Madras Toastmasters Club. It's a very old club, and I was there from, I still remember, June 10th of 2015. And since then, I've always been a Toastmaster, and I've been there until, I guess, before the COVID 2020 for 5 years solid. And I did migrate entirely from my original home club to Speak Magic Club. That's because Speak Magic Club has never been a foreign club to me. It has always been, indeed, Speak Magic Club was even closer to my place than Madras Toastmasters Club, because I was a member of Madras Toastmasters Club. I didn't want to change my loyalty. And then later, it so happened that there was one time where this Madras Toastmasters Club was a beautiful place, nothing to complain about, but there was some sort of saturation. And then I just felt I have attended Speak Magic Toastmasters Club as a speaker and as an evaluator and as a keynote speaker. I've given a few workshops as well. Later, when I wanted to make a move, and this place was so welcoming, because of which I am standing in front of all of you as a distinguished Toastmaster. Basically, it just provided me that last final leg of opportunity with which I was able to just climb up and become this DTM with respect to the traditional path of Toastmasters. Because we had some transition from being a traditional path member and to becoming a pathways member, and hence continuing it there from there. And I was having a few things that had to finish, but then in my previous home club, it was not possible. And then it was so beautifully put in place. Probably I'll even say that Speak Magic, magically, it has been so lucky for me that it just went so smooth for me to finish my DTM journey. And ever since that day, I thought probably it's all like I've always wanted to probably be this person with this club. And I might not be attending the meetings very regularly, but I will always, like, the men may go, men may come, but I will always be the man. I will want to continue being with Speak Magic, no matter if I'm attending or not, but I will look forward for every opportunity to be attending the meetings. But even otherwise, I will always have an eye on this club, because this is given me a lot. And especially about, I was able to resonate a lot of points about the educational speaker has told about confidence, about why Toastmaster, just not about the way that your posture changes or gesture changes. It's so much to do with something related to personality. So long back, I used to remember when my father used to say, why don't you go to a personality development class? Long back when I was a kid. And I didn't know what that only meant. But then later, I just realized that I have a niche for talking. I like talking. And then I thought I have to be better at that skill. And then eventually when I started Toastmasters, only because I could talk and there'll be people to listen to me. But later, the byproducts that came out of this Toastmasters hall was so much more, say grooming, I will say. And the way that you can network with people, you can easily judge people. If you are talking to somebody, interacting, because we observe a lot, right? When we are as evaluators, we get to know what the pulse of that person who's listening to us. So accordingly, we can change the way. If that person seems boring with our conversation, we'll have to level up. All of these things, unless and until you really are there with experience, I don't think it can just be coming to you like that. So I feel Toastmasters is a beautiful platform. It's basically a vessel. Every other club is a beautiful vessel. And however longer that you want to be staying, making use of it is in your hands. To stay consistent, to make use of the opportunity is something that it is in your hands how you can use it Basically, it's just like a knife. You can use it for good things, you can use it for bad things. So especially this Speak Magic Toastmasters Club will always remain very special to my heart, and I will always look forward to give it back in whatsoever way possible, by being there at least in a way, and by providing inputs, by seeing all of you talk. I will just be so happy, and I'll always want to be associated. I'm rather proud of being somebody who's been in this club for a long time, and I am happy that all of us in a way feel so similar about this club. It might be a very close knitted group, but then we're just the happiest of bunch. It's like, that it's the Bhutan is probably not the biggest country, but the happiest country. End of the day, all that matters is us to be happy, and which we are. And we will always continue to celebrate milestone meetings. But I swear it would have been much more better if this was all in real. We're all digital, it's okay, but no other choice. We are able to get the diversity and all of that beautiful things together in a place just over the call, from different places, from different countries and time zones and everything. But someday, if really there's something miraculous, I will really want all of us to be there in a single place to celebrate something like this in a very grandeur way, because I've been there also. I've been a part of 500th milestone meetings of my previous club, 300, 375. I remember hosting the entire event for about like 3 hours. Very beautiful way to do it. And I think there'll be one such day where we'll maybe the 300th milestone meeting. Let's see if we can really make things and make it out in the real way. And with that, I will just leave the space because I can really talk and talk, obviously. And we're all Toastmasters. And I'm so thankful that I'm invited. I'm there. I'm given a slot to talk about all of this, the way that I feel about. And I'm very happy, like stomach full, looking at all of your beautiful faces with all ethnic wear. Thank you so much. And this club is going to be a rock star like it's always been. Thank you. Over to you, the president.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. It is such a blessing to hear your words, and thank you for coming. I remember seeing you in car, even in your previous pics from the Speak Magic repository. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Mike to share his view on the club.
Hello, everyone. So very happy to be part of this 200th meeting of Speak Magic Toastmasters. I am pretty much excited to join here. Actually, I just can't believe that we are in 200th meeting. So as we all know, right? A great river has a humble origin. So Speak Magic is a perfect example for it. And we all, and maybe many people today, like today I see Hemant. Very few people are very familiar to me, actually speaking, whether it's Hemant and Suryadeep and Swarnalata, Anand and Yogeshwari are the few people I know. So there were many people who were behind this club. Okay, when this club was started, I still remember there were few big heads who gave us a comment saying this club won't sustain 7 meetings. Within 7 meetings, this club is going to go down. So that was the feedback which we got from all the legends at that time. But still, this club is in 200th meeting, and this is seen as one of the powerful club in Chennai. So that is something which I keep hearing. Even today, I work with Verizon. So a person who works in Verizon also tell me like Speak Magic is amazing. So that is something which I really I'm very much proud of it. So thanks for all your good works. Maybe many XComs today. I think Swarnalata is here. Before that, Yogeshwari, Suryadeep, and then Hemant. Many other people who would have worked on it. So all your efforts had led us to 200th journey. And I just wanted to mention few names here. Without mentioning that names, definitely Speak Magic history won't be complete. So that is Toastmaster DTM Tamil Ilakia, so who was the area director then when Speak Magic started, and DTM VN Subramaniam, who was my immediate past president, and Toastmaster Anand Raj, who was my VPE, and then the president of the club. So definitely, if these people were not there, Speak Magic wouldn't have never reached the site. And again, people who took from us also were equally efficient, and their energy levels were very high. So that is why the club is still surviving in all dimensions with all diversities and everything. So thanks for all your hard works you have put in. So I'm very happy to see Speak Magic in such a high colors. And guys, one thing I just wanted to conclude by saying, if someone says something is impossible, please don't believe. Okay, I'll just tell you one real example. Speak Magic has come to 200th meeting. That is the greatest. That is the greatest cliche. Okay, that I would say this is the fact and reality. Because if Speak Magic would have come to 200th meeting, definitely anything is possible in this world. Because I was on the club's day one. I know what happened. What are the journeys we went through. So anything and everything is possible in this world through your hard work and everything. So thanks for inviting me here. Thanks Varnalata for inviting me here. So wish you all a very good luck. I wish this club becomes one of the best club in Chennai and achieve much greater heights like Medley and Madras Toastmasters Club, and even much beyond that. So thanks. Have a great celebration, guys.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mike. Thank you for humbly accepting our thing, and it's so good to hear from someone. And then now I'm going to call someone who's been very special for me from the journey of Toastmasters. There are moments when I fall back to him and say that I can't do this anymore, this is not happening. But then he has always been a leader who has always helped me, to simplify the matter. He listens to me, and tells it's okay, this is what happening, madam, but this can be solved. By the way I say madam, you can understand whom I'm referring to. It is Toastmaster Anand Raj. He has always been someone who has been behind the scenes helping me. Initially, when I took over as a president, I remember I have been pestering him for each and everything. This is not going on, this is not going right. But he had been a pioneer in helping me. So, Toastmaster Anand sir, I would like to have few words from you.
Thank you so much, President Toastmasters Sornada. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to convey my thanks to all of our entire Speak Magic Toastmasters for this invite. I could see the tremendous growth of our club. So, see, when I joined in the Speak Magic Club, I could see the meeting number is 75, something like that. See, today, after seeing the poster, wow, we have reached 200 milestone meeting. It's a really great growth. So I could see from the Speak Magic side. And I'm happy to see all the faces after a long time. My past presidents, Mike, Toastmaster Mike, and Hemant, Toastmaster Suryadeep, DTM Suryadeep, and Yogi. See, I'm happy to see all the faces. This is the one. The Toastmaster platform is the one which acts as a bridge to connect all the people. So thank you for the invite, and I congratulate all the team. So we have reached such a fantastic moment of 200 milestone meeting, and wish you all the best for many more to achieve many more milestone meetings. Thank you so much. I'm happy to see. I do not have words are not coming out from my mouth because I'm happy to see all the people here. Thank you so much. So I could see your lot of efforts. See, even though I couldn't attend the meetings, I could see the posters and the invites and the meeting request, all the things I could see in WhatsApp group. So you people are putting a lot of effort to collect, to get the people to interact with each other. So this is one platform which connects all the people, even though we are away from the place where the club. Okay, see, most of the people, they are away from Chennai, but this is the one platform which connects all the people, entire globe. Okay, it's a fantastic club. So I think people are willing to join in this club. So I have received many queries even now. So I encourage the people to join in this club. Okay, it's a people are very, very cooperative in this club. Other than that, see, I have visited many clubs, but bonding between the members is very nice here in the Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. That's why the people, they want to join in this club. Wish you all the best for achieving many more milestone meeting. Thank you so much for the opportunity. If time permits, definitely I will attend many more meetings in our club. See, most of the time I'm away from station. Okay, so that's the reason I couldn't attend the meeting. Maybe monthly, twice or thrice, I'll be away from Chennai. So that's the reason I couldn't attend. I'm sorry for not attending for such a long time. I could see Vijay Kumar sir. Hope you are doing well. From Malaysia. Okay. Thank you so much for your invite.
Thank you very much, sir. I know you have taken up your time from your busy schedule. He has just arrived home, but then he made time to attend our meeting. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anand sir. But although you are not attending meeting, I think my pestering of you, it keeps update of what is going in the club.
Okay.
So thank you very much for that, for all the guidance that you give me time to time, that speaks a volume of how, senior Toastmasters in a club can actually steer the club even if they are not present. So thank you very much for that. And now I think I saw now I would like to call upon another special soul, Toastmaster DTM Gayatri Ravindran. So she has, maybe she is not a member of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, but then she is one member who has always been a mentor to many of us. If it is a speech craft, she is a mentor. If it is any issue that we come up in Speak Magic, it's definitely she's there. And what a lovely occasion that she has joined at the same time. So ma'am, we would like to hear a few words from you.
Good evening, Toastmasters. It's a wonderful time for me to join in such a momentous occasion for the club. 200 meetings is a stamp. It's a benchmark, and the fact that we have reached this benchmark, any benchmark for that matter, it emphasizes our commitment to excellence. It emphasizes our commitment towards our growth. I'm very happy to join you all here. I have missed the entire meeting, I know that, but I came because I had promised Toastmaster Swarnalatha that I would attend. Other commitments are all fine, but when this is a commitment for Toastmasters, it needs to be carried out. And that's what Toastmasters stands for. In about 6-7 years of my Toastmasters journey, 6 years of my Toastmasters journey, I have learned that once you commit yourself to your growth, you move step by step towards it. When the commitment is clear, then everything is possible. This is a new club. It's a brand new club, young club, growing club, just unraveling its wings and flapping. And I'm very happy that Swarnalatha, you, Surya, Yogeshwari, and all the others who are a part of the club, I wish you all the very best. And let's have another 200th meeting in the near future. I would like to place my commitment towards the club's growth by becoming a member. So Swarnalatha, let's take it forward.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I think this is one prize that I've got from one of the prize that I got from the 200 meeting. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I think we have our area director waiting for a long time. I want our area director to address the meeting.
Thank you, President Toastmaster Swarnalatha. First thing, I want to tell all you guys like how much the club has been helping area as such, right? I'd always been very easy to reach out to the members of Speak Magic. They're always been there. So I'd like to take this moment to take few names, right? Starting from Toastmaster Swarnalatha, Toastmaster Venkat Sai, then Toastmaster Nitya, Toastmaster Vikas. These are the 4 people who had been like right on top. Whenever there is some help needed, always they are on reach. Then not to forget Rajeshwari ma'am and Toastmaster Uma ma'am also. So very much thankful to all you guys. Yes, and like all the others mentioned, right? Speak Magic is one club wherein like not only members from Chennai, we have members from like across all states of India. So you guys are opening doors for almost like everybody to be a part. We also encourage you to like you guys have a good presence. Like we have Hemant, we have Anand sir, everybody. So just try to meet. If not Chennai, also if you guys can meet up somewhere, right? For the next milestone meeting or something, do plan. It is going to be equally exciting for you all to come together and have a physical meeting also, at least once in a while, if not regularly, right? That is going to be really helpful for you to develop that bonding also. And also, I'm very happy to mention that Swarnalatha has been really working to achieve that golden gavel status. Right from day one, she's been following up with me for all the works and to make submissions before the date. So I request all of you to support her, and who is going to take up the president the next term, right? So she has set the bar very high for you guys. So make sure that you closely work with her and help the club achieve the status. You guys have all put in the effort, so it's just that it just means that if you can be a little more consistent, that award is going to be yours. What more do I have to say? And we've had representations from the club on the area contest also. We've had winners from the club in both the contests. So kudos to you guys for actively participating and winning also. So yes, that makes me very, very happy. We've seen that you are reaching out and inviting all the members to be part of the, like, not only for this meeting, but also for the regular meetings. Also invites are being sent for everybody to be a part. Keep up the good work. And I'm sure the club will continue to grow and flourish. Thank you. And over to you, Madam President.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And one thing I think you would be more happy to know that we have become the select distinguished club. We have earned the 7 DCP points. So we have 2 more points, and I'm pretty sure that within these 2 months we will be crossing and achieve and retain our president distinguished club. So that is one information. I hope you missed it because you were not there in the beginning of the meeting. So that is thing. So before we proceed, I think we have guest Toastmaster Ilyas. It's quite late in Malaysia, sorry, Philippines, I think, right? So I want him to share his feedback. Toastmaster Ilyas.
Toastmaster Ilyas is from Indonesia.
Indonesia. Toastmaster Ilyas, sir, are you there?
Ilyas, yes, he's there, but
maybe
just muted.
Okay. Then we proceed about, we have 4 DTMs in our club. Okay. Unfortunately, the first DTM, DTM Tamil could not attend because of some guests coming, in her house. So we missed out, and we heard our second DTM Hemant. But then I thought, why not welcoming our third DTM? Surya, don't jump, it's not you. It's DTM Yogeshwari, who was the official third DTM of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. I would like to hear Yogeshwari. Yogeshwari.
Thank you so much, Swarnalatha ma'am, and I'm so sorry for not turning on the camera. I hope that's okay. So, first of all, thank you so much for arranging this 200th milestone and taking the club forward. From the time you have joined the club, I have to mention that because the day you have joined the club, you were such an active member. Just because of that, the club has chosen you, and you are doing all justice to your role. I'm really happy about that. And I'm so happy to see all my favorite people on one stage. It's all because of you and the team right now in Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Like, if I take name, I have to take everybody's name right here. So I'm telling everyone who are my favorite people when I joined Toastmasters, and then the previous leaders who were there. Right now, our successes as well, everybody are here. So it's a great opportunity to see everybody. Now my experience in Toastmasters, I have to tell you, I came Toastmasters in 2020 looking for my personal growth in just one aspect, which is speech. But Toastmasters gave me everything that I couldn't even imagine for. It gave me people, it gave me love, it gave me affection, it gave me trust and whatnot. In fact, it gave me a lot of contest to boost confidence. So Toastmasters has given me right now, when I wanted to take a break, Toastmaster blessed me with a DTM. So nothing would have been possible if not I had all of you. Thank you so much, first of all, for carrying forward the legacy Speak Magic Toastmasters had once. Right now, it is still having. The glory is more and more shining, and it will continue to grow because of the leaders that we have here in the club right now. So I'm really happy to be a part, and will continue to be a part whenever we have such great meetings, and every now and then when I have time. And I have to say my special thanks to my mentor right here, Toastmaster Satya sir, because he pestered me this morning to join. I was actually like a little held up, so I thought, okay, fine, I can take it light, but I have to thank him here for giving me this joyous moment. So thank you for everything. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Yogi. Thank you for that words. I think we also gave you one husband. Please don't undermine his contribution. Okay, Speak Magic gave you a husband too. Just on a funny note. Thank you very much. And now, not the last, but our fourth DTM of the club and the immediate past president, and someone who had been instrumental in bringing Speak Magic so far. His hard work, his vision has also been in this. So let's welcome who is dancing, Toastmaster Suryadeep on the stage.
Speak magic. The two words that sums up the lives of every single one of us at some point of time or the other. Keeping all the happiness and the celebratory things aside, I want to talk about something very, very personal, something very, very serious. I joined Toastmasters at a time when I was lost. Lost because I knew I wanted to speak. I knew I wanted to do something better with my life, but I did not know how, where, what, why. I had absolutely no idea. I decided to join a club because, as Yogeshwari mentioned, she pushed me to, come on, join a Toastmasters club. It's the best place for you. So I went back to Kolkata, joined a club, and there I was humiliated. I was insulted. I was mocked. I was made to feel all those feelings which we are usually not associated with in the Toastmasters. There was one evening when I was talking to Yogeshwari on the phone, and I was crying my lungs out, like, seriously, where have you got me into? And then she just said, why don't you switch? Now, I had attended just 3 meetings in Speak Magic. When I joined in this club, I realized that Yogeshwari was infected with COVID-19, her entire family. Suddenly, the club members were all dropping off. The membership count went down, and we probably had to hire a coach or something like that. Like we had to request the area and all to give a coach. And that was March and April 2021. From that time onwards, this club has produced 2 TEDx speakers, 3 distinguished Toastmasters, 2 back-to-back years of President's Distinguished Status, area champion, division champion, district finalists, you name it. Every single award that is there, other than the World Champion of Public Speaking, probably most of them Speak Magic has ticked, and all this in just the last 1.5 years. If this is not magic, what is? Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to keep all those celebrations aside. It's not the efforts of one single individual that we celebrate here in this club. Every achievement is celebrated just like a family. One person achieves, it's like an achievement for every single one of them. And we feel that in every meeting, through every Toastmasters of the Day session. Yes, we find it hard to find all the role players for the meetings. Swarnalata ma'am, Venkat will be jumping around here and there to get all the roles arranged. But still, we show up every damn week. We are here because we want to speak. And we know when we speak, we unfold and unravel the words called as magic. The fact that I'm here, this particular meeting, this particular celebration, amidst all the absolute stalwarts and dignitaries, I consider it as my humility. The DTM that we've got, the fact that we've been able to double the DTM in the last 1 year, what a promise that me and Yogeshwari made to Hemant sir when he was being hailed and celebrated by all of us as a DTM. Well, it's not our achievement. It's an appreciation. It's a celebration. It's an award for the entire family in itself. May we continue to prosper. May we continue to glow more, spread more magic through our speeches, through the way we speak. Because at the end of the day, whether we stay here or not, the club will continue to speak. The club will continue to enlighten us with the magic. And that is through the people, each and every one of us here present is a proof of the same. Thank you so much once again, Swarnalata ma'am, and each and every one of you who's made this meeting so special. I just wanted to see, I was not prepared, but I just wanted to pour my heart out, and I hope I have been able to, like, my feelings and emotions has been able to reach each and every one of you. Thank you so much once again. Yeah.
Thank you very much, DTM. Surya, it's always a delight to hear you, the way you articulate all your feelings. Thank you. Now I think Toastmaster Elias is all ready. He is ready with his magic, I believe. So here he is.
Okay, so what should I say? So I can
your
speak
feedback, your feeling of the meeting about Toastmasters.
Oh, okay. Okay, first of all, I would like to say congratulations for your milestone meetings here. Wow, 200 meetings. That's an achievement for all of you here. And yes, balloons, confetti, and celebration. Yes, it is. But I didn't see the balloons. Where is it? I only see the confetti and the celebration. I love balloons. So yes, if you say it on your poster, please make sure that at least you use the balloon as one of the oh, the balloon is there for the 200. Okay. I love balloons. And yes, for the educational speaker, DTM Manju is very great. Yes, the magic. If you join Toastmaster, I was a newbie. I was a shy person. I was really cannot say anything, especially to women, to ladies. I will stone. I will paralyze. I will cannot speak well. But now, yeah, I think I can speak more to ladies and to the women that they really love me. How I become a humorous speaker and how to get out of the awkwardness. And yes, that's the magic of Toastmasters. If you don't know how to run the tricks, well, just follow the pathways. The pathways is the magic tricks prepared by Toastmasters International to prepare all of you to transform yourself to become a better speaker, better reader. And yes, for those who are guests here, you should join Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, definitely. Without further ado, so you should definitely join without another delay or so on. We are going almost to the near last the last year, the last months of year 2022. And if you make your resolution for 2023 to become a public speaker, the best time is join now. And yes, the best club to join is Speak Magic. So that's all from me. Back to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for that. I was a bit scared. You might say that please join the Indonesian club. Thank you for recommending our Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much. Now, without further ado, I'm going to hand over the stage back to the MCs. I know they are, very much irritated because I have come in between. So it's all yours.
Not at all, ma'am. Always a pleasure to listen to you. And the session was eye-opening. Getting to hear firsthand about all the predecessors, people who have walked so that we could run. I think that was very enlightening, a very nice thing for us to know. It's helped us gain a lot more insight into what we can do going forward and make the club a better place, a happy place for everybody. And before we move forward, some salient points about what we can talk about the club in the last few months. So we had a very nice session by Rajeshwari ma'am a few months back that deserves special mention. It was about emergency and first aid care. That was a very nice thing. And another general point that we need to say is we would definitely have to applaud both the previous ExCom and the current ExCom for doing great work and phenomenal work this year to make Speak Magic really magical. So let's give a round of applause for that. And last but not the least, to everyone who's been a part of the club some way or the other and has taught us something or the other. So a clap to everybody, for having contributed in the best possible way. And we all know, see, these are all very general random facts, but these are things you need to know. So our physical club is supposed to be in a place called Habibullah Road in Chennai. Not sure how many of us know, but I thought it would be befitting for us to know the location, though we don't meet offline. I mean, there are a lot of things offline versus online, but I guess the best part about being an online meeting is that we have unity in diversity, something we really, really need to appreciate. Because we have people from every single state of possibly every single state of the country, or definitely different states altogether. And we get to see an amalgamation of cultures. Nothing better than that, right? For us to gain insight right from our computer seat. I think this is nothing better than that. So here's to hoping that we all achieve more and more milestones together and make Speak Magic one of the best clubs in the country, if not the world. So that is it for the way we are speaking. If Venkat Sai has something to add, please do.
Yes, I have to say that all members have did much better, because it said that foundation is very hard than moving forward. Laying the foundation is something which needs to be kept strong, and the DTMs who have been there from the start has done that, and that's why we are here as the 200 meeting, and that's why we are still going as a club together. And yes, as I said, we have to appreciate all, not only ExComs, the members, the guests who are coming, and everyone who has taken part in that. That's why we are all moving forward, and we will be moving forward as 500 meetings, 400 meetings for a club. That is something achievable, imaginable, and so yes. So let's now move. Yeah.
To more milestones.
Yes, more milestones. Now let's move to our felicitation session, because we are lack of time and we are running late. So let's now move to the felicitation function of felicitation with our old members. I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Anuradha, the president.
You would like to call upon our amazing president. I mean, without her, I don't think we would have been able to put down, everything together and conduct this meeting. So a round of applause for her, as always. Yeah, over to you, ma'am.
You're on mute.
Okay, thank you. I was a little unprepared because I thought you people are going to continue with the games. So just give me a moment. Nika, can you just share the award posters, certifications that we prepared?
Yes, ma'am. Just give me a second.
Starting with DTM Hemant.
I am not sure about the order since it's pretty alphabetical order.
Yeah, okay. You can carry on. You also have that. Okay. Since
give me a second.
Yeah.
Change it to thumbnail. Yeah.
So this is a specially designed certificates that we had for all our members. So we had a kind of nicknames for all of us. So since it's DTM Hemant Krishna, so we would like DTM Hemant Krishna to accept this as a token of appreciation. We have named you as a lighting lamp of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club.
Wow, thank you so much. That is so touching.
So this means
that's a surprise element
we are
today.
going to put, this means we are going to trouble you more just by giving you a name.
No problem, always up for it.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you very much. Vidya?
Yes.
This is for our educational speaker. Thank you very much, ma'am, for enlightening us with the magic of Toastmasters. Thank you very much. I think I am only getting spotlighted.
We're going to play the confetti for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, just a second.
Yeah, this is for our 4th DTM and our IPE, Suryadeep.
The powerhouse of DTM.
The powerhouse of Speak Magic.
Yes.
Give me a second. I'm trying to.
Can you just spotlight, can you just spotlight the members also?
I am not aware as to how I'm supposed to.
I'm not the co-host, so I can't do it. That.
Okay, wait. Because I am only getting highlighted.
I think the access is probably with you, ma'am. I can't seem to.
I'm making Venkat as a host.
I think that is okay also. If my certificate, Swarnalata ma'am's face is also there, makes it is like icing on the cake. So I wouldn't mind.
I know, but since Yogeshwari is in Chennai, I think you are talking too much. You have the benefit of doubt, right? Thank you, Surya, for this. Thank you for coming up also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
This is for our 3rd DTM Yogeshwari. I only gave the names, but I don't know what name I gave for Yogeshwari.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I mean, this number is really magical. I mean, I didn't expect that I'll be here, and then I didn't expect that I'll be speaking. Now I didn't expect that I'll be receiving a certificate. Wow, what a memorable moment.
Thank you, Yogi. Thank you for coming. Karthik is newbie who's just joined our club just a month ago. So no more nicknames for him as of now. Of course, Nitya is someone who is a Shakespeare of the club. You can understand my plight because I am her mentor, and when she sends me her script, it's literally I had to look up the dictionary and find what is she does means in the word. So this is for the Shakespeare of Speak Magic Toastmaster Nitya. Thank you, Nitya,
for the title and the certificate, ma'am.
And one more thing, whatever colorful posters and invites you're seeing, it's all because of Nitya. So thank you, Nitya, for making this all possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is for Toastmaster Partha, sir. Is Partha, sir, available?
No.
Can you tell me what is the name I gave to him?
The ever enthusiastic person.
Ever enthusiast of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club.
And one of the best table topic
masters. One of the table topic masters.
Comes up with great topics.
Yes, yeah. And of course, the humorous champion of our club and also the fun master, Toastmaster Pravat Vindhyan. Of course, the doctor, the brain and beauty, Toastmaster,
the melody queen.
And the melody queen. And of course, the leadership guru who has been mentor for many of us. This goes to Toastmaster Satya Narayanan. CV, we named him as Rajnikant of Speak Magic Toastmaster.
We should also give his name as timer CB. I think he's got a certificate every time he does a timer role. I think he's been doing it for perfectly, even though he
Yes.
started pretty new.
Yeah, he's like Rajnikant. He comes at the last moment and does the things perfectly. So that name goes for him.
Absolutely.
And then Toastmaster Sijo Joy, I think I gave him a
Evergreen
peacemaker, right?
peaceful.
Evergreen peacemaker of Toastmasters. Whatever happens in the club, he is always like with the same expression, with same peace and calm on his face. So Toastmaster Sijo Joy, yeah, I think this is a newbie, Toastmaster Srividya, who has just joined us from November 1st. So this is for her. This one, what did we all give me?
To the president, to the most amazing president.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for that.
No, I think I would just like to add, if with your permission, Swarnalata ma'am. I think for Swarnalata ma'am, one very interesting name with which me and Yogeshwari will always discuss. No, it's called Sunshine Swarnalata ma'am. She's always bright. She's always she always empowers every single one of us. And when we see Swarnalata ma'am, we are always so happy, right? So I think that's something we can.
And she's the powerhouse, definitely.
Thank you.
An
Very
adjective
much
we
for
will
that.
definitely associate with her.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Here is
this
a table
one
topic queen.
This is table topic queen, we all know, but then that is not just that defines her. Uma ma'am, whether she's participating in the meeting or not, but she has always brought that strength to the club. Whatever it is, she always is like, I am there for the club. So personally, she's my mentor, and I'm always amazed at the way she, nurtures this club. Like a mother, she always nurtures this club. Everyone, everything. So there is a certain kind of aura around her that I think no one can replace. So this is for Toastmaster Uma Nagraj.
Very true. She brings such a calm presence to the table, and the way her evaluations are structured, it's beautiful. I mean, so with Swarnalata ma'am, both of you are, evaluation queens, definitely. And it's lovely to hear both of you give evaluations. It helps us improve.
Thank you. This is another newbie, Toastmaster Umesh Chaturvedi. So he is also new to our club. So thank you and congratulations for this award. Of course, BPE, who was very hard, and he manages two groups. Being president in one and BPE in other, and a lawyer by profession. So what did I give him? I really forgot.
Fun master of S.
Fun master, because all his speeches are humorous, and he also tries to crack humor whenever he talks. So Venkat Sai, thank you very much. Thank you for this organizing all this program. Thank you. Are we done, or we have?
No.
Vikas sir, of course he's not here today, but then Vikas sir has always been a silent master who performs his work to perfection. And by the way, what is the name I gave him?
Ocean of Peace.
Yeah, Ocean of Peace.
And he's a great VPM. We definitely.
Yeah, great VPM. Yeah, thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
Just a second.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone. Thank you for making this meeting such an amazing one. Thank you all for coming. I have no words. So I officially declare this meeting closed, but the meeting is open for all your feedbacks, which I would be taking up. Please, the forum is open. Anyone can unmute themselves, and thank you. Tell your views. But before that, I would like to thank Toastmaster Ishwaran Ram, Area A3, Area Director of Area A3. He just said that he will join only for 15 minutes, but then I really appreciate his patience. He sat all throughout the meeting, encouraging us. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, and I would like to hear your feedback also.
My pleasure, Swarnalata. I'm glad I attended this meeting. Usually I have my other club's meeting on Saturdays that got rescheduled. That's why I had more time to be in this meeting. Given a chance, I don't miss a Toastmasters meeting because I believe that in every meeting, there is something new to learn. And today I learned how efficiently a milestone meeting can be conducted by a group of energetic people. That's something that I learned. We are also going to approach going on the way to 200th meeting soon. I'm sure I have a lot of things that I will carry from here, which I will want to do it in my club as well. It's been a pleasure being part of this club. wonderful team. I've heard a lot about this club from Anusha whenever we discuss about the clubs in our division. And today I had a chance to witness that in person. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Looking forward to 225 T and so on. Way to go. Thank you so much, Anurata. You are an awesome president. I'm learning a lot from you. Being a club president in my club, I'm learning a lot from you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's indeed a delight to get appreciation from you. Thank you very much. I would like our educational speaker to give her feedback. Toastmaster Manju.
Thank you so much. I think it's a high energy club and a very warm and friendly club as well. If I have to meet standards of Toastmaster Nitya, I must use probably words like cordial. I don't know what other word I can use. Amiable, amicable, or amiable. Yeah, amiable and cordial people out here in Speak Magic. And I would say high energy level. DTM. You saw the IPP, right? He was even dancing. I'm like, I've never seen an IPP dance. Now I've seen that magic also. So really happy to see this meeting and full of, I would say, full of enthusiasm and also gratitude. I could see that in the video. You were remembering all the leaders of the past by capturing all the moments. I think that's a very important aspect of Toastmasters. Gratitude, and they say how high you go depends on how deep your roots are. I think your roots are really deep enough, ready to create the magic. Thank you. And back to the president, ebullient president Swarnalata. Nitya, I hope I met your expectations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It is indeed. I know that in spite of you had some health issues, but then you did not back up on the last moment. I really appreciate you for that. Thank you very much. Now I would like Toastmaster Vijay Kumar to go ahead. It is really very late for him of today. So.
Yeah, it's approaching 12 o'clock here. I'm congratulating all of you for this wonderful club. I've been attending your club now for some weeks. Now, I also like to thank you all very much for giving me a practice session last week. I did my humorous speech very well and I won the competition in my club. And then now today in the district competition, I've got a lot coming up, I think, in the area competition next Saturday. So anyway, thank you all for giving the practice session. All right. And your club is very good. It's really awesome. So please keep it up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. But you made me believe on the lady ghost with your humorous speech yesterday. Last week. Thank you. Now, I think our area director.
Okay. I think president has disconnected. So, area director Toastmaster Anusha, the stage is yours.
I'm very happy. I'm actually at loss for words. I don't know what to say. It makes me very happy to be here back again. Yes, like 200th meeting, I think like we should start celebrating more, like 210th meeting, 20th meeting, 25th meeting, and many more, like just to have more celebrations like this. It brings all of us together and also gives us more memories, right? The next time that I come here, we'll always have things to cherish. Yes.
Nice seeing you, TM Anusha.
Let's find reasons to celebrate like this.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I had a lot of fun today. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to Toastmaster Anusha. She is being such an amazing area director with whom I can, very easily communicate what I want, and she even comes up with various ideas and helping me hand. Thank you very much, Anusha ma'am, for that. Now, Gayatri ma'am, would you like to give any feedback? Help us know. Okay. Toastmaster Ilyas, do you want to give any feedback?
I think we need to give him Rajnikant of this meeting.
Yeah, he looks like that.
Any more feedback? Do you need any more feedback?
Yeah. You have been named the Rajnikant of this meeting.
The meeting will not be finished if you ask my feedback. There will be a lot of feedback.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I think Toastmaster Hemant, DTM Hemant, do you want to share anything, any learning that we have to have? Anything?
I would like to add one small thing. This is in continuation of our education speaker when she was talking about magic moments. I'll take 1 minute to share my magic moment in Toastmasters. I started my Toastmasters journey on August 9th, 2020, peak COVID. We were all doomed to our homes and there was nothing else to do. Somebody told me attend a meeting. I didn't know head or tail of what that meeting was. And he knew that I wasn't going to go out anywhere. So I had no other option but to join Zoom meeting. That's how I was christened into a Toastmasters meeting. What I saw in that on that day was so beautiful. This was in July 2020. And August 9th, I became a member. Within a month, I became a member. On August 15th, I got a chance to present my icebreaker within 6 days in a division level icebreaker event, which was done at that time by Division E. Toastmaster Arun Kumar was the division director. It was called Exodium 2020. And there were 8 speakers in that contest where experienced Toastmasters giving icebreakers. I was a newbie, just born. I was thrown into that pool and I was giving my icebreaker within 6 days of my joining Toastmasters and I won the first prize. I've never gone back from that day. That was the magical moment I had on August 15th, 2020, the Independence Day. And I have not gone back from there. Every meeting has been a learning, including this meeting. That's why I never miss a Toastmasters meeting. Please attend all meetings because there is always something that we are going to learn from each other. That's my message. That's the magical moment that I was cued into. I thought I'll share it with all of you. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much for that sharing. I believe, learning never stops and Toastmasters is one such place where we are never tired of learning. And that what makes a club more homely, is the members, the warmth and the vibes that the member gives to you. So we may not be meeting daily, but whenever we meet, there is a kind of appreciation and you can be vulnerable. You can say that, I don't know to pronounce this word. I'm not able to give the speech. I have this problem, but then there are many helping hands. And I believe mentorship is also something that always glues members to the club. The respect that you see for the mentor that any Toastmaster club gets. I have, in my 1.5 years of journey, I would say I've requested many people just like that saying that, can you mentor me? And I have never seen any Toastmaster telling me that, especially the DTMs, double DTMs, triple DTMs, never saying that, no, I can't mentor or if, which club do you belong? Why should I? No, it's always about time. If they have time, they're happy to come forward. So I think that one thing keeps our Toastmasters, forum in our head. So any other feedback? Anand sir, you want to give any feedback? Any way forward?
Okay, you people are doing fantastic job. That's what I can say. Okay, and I could see a lot of young bloods who is doing in the fantastic job here. Maybe they're the upcoming leaders. It's a great job, and you are. I think I could see you are grooming people in different aspects. So, in terms of good communication as well as the leadership area, so it's a great one I could see in this meeting.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to thank all the ESCOM members because this meeting wouldn't have been possible without you. Although few ESCOM members could not join, but thank you all. Especially, I would like to thank first starting with our VPPR because without her, the wonderful posters, the certificate ideas and game couldn't have been possible. So a big applause for Toastmaster Nitya, who's just joined Toastmasters, I believe 4 months or 5 months, but then she has taken up the ESCOM roles and also have done this account. Thank you, Toastmaster Nitya. And then Toastmaster Venkat Sai, who is a VPE, who has, he was a person who suggested me the keynote speaker, and it turned out to be such a magical. So thank you very much. And then Toastmaster Rajeshwari, you can't imagine some person learning 11 different languages just to sing for 10 minutes in the meeting, right? He can always say that I'll be singing only one language. Just that he said it is a multi-diverse environment. So please, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Rajeshwari ma'am, for always accepting it, the challenge, and also presented sounds in so different languages. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone, area directors, all the Toastmasters who have taken up the time to come here and also waiting so long for us. It is already 9:30. I don't want to take much of your time already, which I have taken. So thank you very much. Thank you. Happy weekend to all of you. And thanks a lot for making this meeting such a successful one. Thank you. A wholehearted gratitude and thanks for your time. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Anand sir is raising his hand.
Anand sir. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
just I want to say the transition of Speak Magic from where I started my journey in Speak Magic. See, what will happen when we I'll take only 1 minute on this. Please don't mistake me because it's already we are running out of time. Okay. See, when the in-person meeting, we will give the certificate by writing in the pen and signing in the certificate. Okay. After this meeting started, I could see a lot of transition. See, what I do, even in online meeting, what we do, I'll type the name and share my screen when I was a VPA and the president of this club. Then after Surya took over this as a president, see, yes, then so many things like YouTube live streaming on YouTube, and I could see so many posters for a single meeting. So and today I'm seeing that even the certificates also in a different manner they are doing it. So these are the transition which has happened in the Speak Magic club. This is the way the club should have the growth in that way. So this is the one I wanted to share with you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, and bye-bye. Have a nice weekend.